Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papaw's place again. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. If you ain't ever subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you a thing. Ring that notification bell, because you never know what you may see or learn here at Papaw's place. Guys, today, I'm still working on this 2016 model John Deere Gator 825i. In case you ain't seen some of the other videos, this belonged to a lady that her husband passed away. It's a 2016 model, but right after he got real sick and ended up passing away, and this thing has just been setting up. So I got it, brought it home. We're gonna try to get it serviced up and stuff to help her sell it. Well, I've changed the fluids, antifreeze, spark plugs, tested the ignition coil, air filter, and maybe something else I'm not naming, but anyway, it's still running and it's got a miss. So after changing the spark plugs, I do have some new spark plug wires on the way, and I cleaned the injectors. But today we're finna do a fuel pressure test on it and test the fuel pressure and see if it's maybe the fuel pump or the pressure regulator. So I'm gonna get y'all over here and we'll show y'all how we're gonna perform this test that you can do under a shade tree like myself and save yourself some time, money, and frustration by taking it to the John Deere place and letting them get into your bank account. So let's get on over here and see what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna remove this seat right here. Or I take that back. I said I was gonna do it right here. I had a change of mind. I'm gonna try to do it on the other side where the fuel filter hooks up. It'd even be easier, I believe. So correction again, guys. I'm on the passenger side. Right here is your fuel filter. Now I'm gonna set the camera up on the driver's side because I can't get in here under this and work, but you just like if you're gonna change the filter, which I've done, we're gonna undo them two little clips, remove the filter, and then I'll show y'all the tool I'm gonna use. Now, I purchased this fuel pressure testing gauge kit off Amazon some time ago, not just for this project, but it's got all kind of fittings in here, and I'm thinking that fitting right there, when you unplug your lines from your fuel filter, I'm thinking they're gonna clip right on each side. If they do, it's gonna be a plumb easy, and then we'll screw the gauge right on to it, and we can fire it up and test the fuel pressure and see what's going on. So let's see if this is gonna work out. I'm hoping that's the exact same fitting. It looks like it. So the first thing to do is just like if you're gonna change the fuel filter, remove these little clips. You can take a little screwdriver and you can push them backwards from each side. And remove the little plastic clips. Let me lay them up here so I won't lose them. And then you just pull it off, just like that. Now I'm hoping I can do this other one. I may have to unfasten the filter from the frame. Some of them's got little bolts. This one here's just got them little plastic punch tabs. And I thought by doing that it'd get more slack in the line so I can get it up here to see what I'm doing. This one's a little harder to get to. And I may have to go get my flashlight. There we go, I got it up here now, but I done dropped my little bitty screwdriver. But if you get your little screwdriver and punch these tabs on one on each side, punch them back through. And they contrary. Let me tell you. Ain't nothing easy. There we go. We got the fuel filter off. Now the time of the magic is this the same fitting that'll fit in there? Okay guys, so after trying this little T-piece, it's not as big around as the end on the fuel filter. But I got another great idea here. What I did was, I took the old fuel filter, cut the nipples off, and then in that little fuel pressure kit, it comes with a couple of hoses that fits up on here tight. And then I stuck the end of this in the end of that rubber hose and put a clamp on it, and I tried it, and that'll connect up. So I'm finna go do the other end the same way, and then we're gonna connect it up. So when there's a will, there's a way. Okay guys, so that little homemade doohickey might work. I got it all connected. We finna just turn the key on first and see what the pressure reads. Uh-oh, I think we just found the problem. Y'all see that went up, and then all of a sudden it fell down. I'm gonna try to get y'all up here to watch it when I turn the key back on again. Maybe y'all can see it. Just then when I turned the key off, the pressure went up. Once the pump kicked off, it fell all the way back down, and it should not be doing that. It's up, see it? When the key went off, it fell down. That should not do it, but I'm gonna go on and crank it. Pressure's up to 50. And if I remember right, it should be 50 to 55. But it ain't supposed to fall back down like it did. So I don't know what's happening because I can't. Uh-oh, my connection come undone. I gotta connect it back. Okay guys, I know y'all can't see the gauge, but I got it tied up where I can see it. Key comes on, fuel pressure comes up, fuel pump goes off, falls right back down. At 50 pounds, which I think's on the weak side, but it's holding it idling and it's holding it when I rev it up the same. But as soon as I turn that key off, it drops, and I'm gonna have to do some more research, but I think that ain't supposed to happen. So that may be the fuel pressure regulator. And if it is, that would make sense for what the symptoms are I got, because it sounds like it's missing. And it's also, when you get up to about 30 mile an hour cruising, it smooths out and runs good. And that's because it's using its fuel. So when the regulator ain't working it lower, it may be shooting too much gas in there, which in return to me is why it's using more gas. But anyway, guys, I hope that helps some of you out how you can test your fuel pressure on your Gator 825i and others by making you a little homemade piece out of your fuel filter. John Deere place ain't gonna like you knowing that, because they ain't no telling what they charge you just to test that. But anyways, now I'm gonna do a little more research and probably gonna end up ordering a pump, because the pump and the regulator is inside the tank. And if I do, y'all probably see another video on swapping out the fuel pump on this thing. But I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. And again, if you ain't never subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it. You might see a video you ain't interested in, but I'm always throwing tips, just like making that little piece within other videos. So you never know what you may see and learn, or you may learn something not to do. Appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next one.